Hey everyone, it's time for some more Monster Hunter, and today we are actually going to be doing the preparation for the Rathalos boss fight. Initially I was going to go straight into it, but I actually am recording a little later today than usual, and I figured the information could be very helpful to anybody who might be getting into this game for the first time. So the first thing we're going to do is look at our item box. So I know it said I have been saving up some items in order to combine and use against the Rathalos. The first thing we're going to start with is the paintballs. I have 10 of them, and that should be enough for a fight. If I get too far down into the fight where it seems like I'm going to lose, then I will most likely abandon anyways, just so I don't lose my items. We won't really need the cool drinks. I don't think those help with fire damage any. A couple of the big things starting out. First of all, Felvine. Now, you see I do have some Nitro Shrooms, honey. We'll get into that. But first of all, it's the Felvine. We need those because Rathalos loves going to Area 9. So the Felvine is going to be useful for the Malinks because it's going to be difficult juggling the Malinks and the Rathalos at once. The next thing we'll need is the Well Done Steak. Those will be used to give us stamina. And then, of course, the Mega Potions. Now, I have 8 honey, and let's go ahead and grab 10 herbs. Now, the herbs and the honey are going to be useful because together those will make Mega Potions. The biggest thing is the Flash Bombs. You're going to want a full stock, 5 Flash Bombs. Now, it is going to be a bit of a pain and take more time than I necessarily have in order to actually get the materials for some more Flash Bombs. But what we can do, because 5 should be enough, what we're going to do now is get these 2 large barrels that we've saved up. And there is a couple other things we're going to need as well. One of them is the Nitro Shrooms. So let's just go ahead and grab all the Nitro Shrooms we have. The next one we'll go ahead and get from the shop. Those will be fire herbs. But in terms of just starting out, you know, a max stock of flash bombs, because of course I can't carry anymore. Mega potions, the materials for some more mega potions, and the mega nutrients, possibly. Maybe 1 mega nutrients. But in terms of everything else, that should be it for the most part. Of course, we're going to want the large barrel bomb, and let's go ahead and grab the rest of these large barrels. And the small barrel bombs as well, because those we're going to use to explode or blow up the large barrels. We're not going to worry about mining at all. Now, if we look at our inventory, we're actually going to see we are pretty close to being full. We have about 60-65% of our inventory in use. The next thing we're going to get is fire herbs. Let's just go ahead and grab, let's see, we have 12 large barrels. Let's grab 12 fire herbs. And now we're going to combine the Nitro Shrooms and the fire herbs. And we'll get gunpowder. Now the gunpowder is going to be useful because we'll be able to combine the gunpowder with the large barrels in order to get large barrel bombs. And for those of you who didn't know or maybe didn't tune in for previous episodes, you can also combine, I believe it's gunpowder and flash bugs and gunpowder and screamers in order to get flash bombs and sonic bombs. I believe that should be fine on the gunpowder, so let's grab the large barrels and the gunpowder, and we're going to combine those into large barrel bombs. Of course, the success rate isn't 100%, but if you want a near guaranteed success rate, then what you can do is basically get these things called Book of Combos. I believe this guy over here sells them. Yeah, so these books of combos, you have to buy... No, I don't think you have to buy one to get the next one, but basically what they do is if you have them in your inventory while you're combining, it increases the success rate. I don't remember the exact percentage, but I know that the Book of Combos 1 gives you a small percentage increase, and then the Book of Combos 2 gives you a bigger one, and then the Book of Combos 3 gives you an even bigger increased chance. So something that has, let's say, a 70% success rate in terms of combining it to get a special item, having all 3 will almost guarantee that you get it. I believe it'll bump it up by like 20 or 25%. So you can, if it's 70%, you can get it up to 95%. So if I remember right, it's 5, 10, and 15, so maybe it's 30% instead for all 3. But yes, they do stack, or at least to my knowledge, they stack. I remember them stacking, so I'm going to say they stack. Of course, we're going to need 2 Psycho Serum in order to find the Rathalos, but there is a big thing we're going to need to grab. The biggest thing we're going to need, or one of the biggest things we're going to need, is antidotes. Unfortunately, I don't think I have antidote herbs. Yeah, I have 4 antidote herbs. That is not going to be enough. So I believe we can go to Forest and Hills Area 10. You can also go to the jungle, but I really don't like going to the jungle. So what we're going to do is, well, first of all, I did forget one thing. What we're going to do right now is we are going to come over here and store, let's say, oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, let's say 2 or 3 of our flash bombs, but yeah, let's go ahead and take 3 flash bombs with us. And then we're going to redo the Velocidrome boss fight. And I believe it's the story one, the 3-star Velocidrome boss fight, because that one does come with Flash Bomb. So the Formidable Velocidrome, that's the one. Also, hold the phone just a moment. Okay, I thought I saw something that wasn't cleared here. So it looks like all 4 of our quest ranks are cleared. So I'm going to go ahead and fight the Velocidrome. The next thing we're going to need to do is, of course, fight the Rathalos. And once we fight the Velocidrome, well, once we go into the Velocidrome quest, we will have access to a couple of flash bombs. Of course, those flash bombs will be useful, and being able to just wipe out the Velocidrome will definitely help, but our biggest reason for being here is, of course, Area 10. So let's just go ahead and grab these supply items. Dude, it was only sleep herbs. Alright, we shouldn't need to worry about getting poisoned too much, just because I am pretty good at dodging the Rathalos' attacks, and the only attack you really need to worry about getting poisoned with is the one where he like flies up in the air and does this claw attack at you. Of course, if you walk directly under him while he flies up in the air, then Rathalos pretty much doesn't do anything except fly straight back down. Now, I did test this out in Monster Hunter Frontier, and to my knowledge, it does have pretty similar AI in the early game as the monsters in Gen 1 and Gen 2. But even that aside, it is, of course, still worth testing. So I am going to combine the Antidote Herb and the Blue Mushroom, and that should give us an Antidote. Yep. So 4 Antidotes should be enough for now. I'm going to say it is, just because I really don't want to spend a whole bunch of time grinding for more. But then, of course, as you can see, we do have 8 Mega Potions. We can just go ahead and combine a couple more. Probably would have been better to just grab 2 more from the item box, but hey, I'm lazy. Haha. Of course, so what we're going to do is we are going to try to flash bomb the Rathalos to get out the sky. The first thing we're going to want to do after that is go over to its head, put down a large barrel bomb, and then a small barrel bomb on top of it. And then once we dodge out of the way of the explosion, we're going to charge up an attack and then try to hit him in the head. Of course, that is one of the main strategies for the Death Prize Sword and Shield, is that you paralyze the Rathalos and then you can blow up his head. But that is, of course, a lot harder to do. Now, in terms of the actual quest itself, it does cost 500 Zenny to start the quest. And the story here is that the soldier's entire warband was wiped by the Rathalos, and now you have to kill it for some reason. I do kind of want to give it a try. So I'm going to see how well I stack against the Rathalos. Now, I probably won't use a whole bunch of items, or maybe I will use a couple of things just to try it out, but generally, you're going to want to try to save your items in practice runs, because all I'm really doing is wasting 500 Zenny here. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to fight the Rathalos in time. I only have a few minutes, really, to do this. But as is, you know, we can grab the paintball. We have a couple of flash bombs. Ooh. We did not keep those flash bombs. I forgot about that. But we can still keep the large barrel and the small barrel bomb. Of course, I did forget to make some space, so I am going to... Oh, I did forget to grab whetstones. I should have maxed out my whetstones. So, yeah, this is probably going to be a failed run as is anyways, because I forgot to stock up my whetstones. But what I'm going to do is find the mini whetstones so I can ditch them. It doesn't look like I actually grabbed the mini whetstones, so I'm just going to ditch the map. I don't really need it, per se. And then I'm going to use these rations. And then after that, I'm going to grab the mini whetstones out of the box, because those could still be useful just in case this does turn into a semi-successful run. Now, I know y'all haven't really seen me use the smoke bombs much, but they can be useful. They do have their uses, because the smoke bombs do hide you from enemies. Now, if you're like right up in their face, it probably doesn't work all that well, but in my experience, if you just throw a smoke bomb and then run through it, you can kind of skirt past an enemy without like that guaranteed, oh, you're going to get hit if they're big enough or fast enough. It does look like Rathalos is in Area 3. I'm going to say it's Area 3, although I am a little concerned because it seems like he's actually outside the map. Although he could just be in a transitional zone, like close to that. Rathalos is weird. I actually didn't last as long as I think. I think the Psycho Serum only lasts about 10 or 15 seconds, but Rathalos is actually weird in that it has a habit of going outside the map. Oh, that would explain it. It's because it's, the reason Whitelock is outside the map is because it was preparing for a cutscene. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it's just that the Rathalos' face just looks squashed, but it is so ugly in the older games. Oh, I totally missed that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, he's going to Area 9, that son of a gun. So the Melee are going to be in the way, which is why I got the Felvine. Oh no, it's Area 10. Weird. But while you're here, it is a good idea to just kill these guys, because they are going to eventually get in the way. So while you're here, you might as well kill them. Yep, as you can see, Felvine was stolen. And the reason why you get the Felvine is because the only thing they can take, if you have access to the Felvine, is the Felvine. And then, of course, you can kill them and take it back. So, as I said, I have wasted the Flash Bomb, so this is most likely going to be a failed run. But, oh, while I'm here, let me go ahead and combine the large barrel with the gunpowder. Alright, and now what I can do is this. Yep, and now that he's done that... 1, 2... Oh, run. Yeah, so the large barrel bombs do a fairly decent amount of damage. But it is, of course, pretty difficult to hit him. Oh, I actually forgot he taunts, so that is useful. Whenever he's running at you, the best thing you can really do is try to Superman dive out of the way. So that's what I mean right there. Even though I was right in front of him, instead of like doing the bite attack, it's really hard to bait out the bite attack. You just have to kind of hope he doesn't charge. Because if he charges, yeah, that's just a guaranteed hit, especially if he gets stunned. So what I'm going to do... Oh, no. Okay, so what I'm going to do is absolutely nothing. Thankfully, he's stunned, so... not stunned, but he flew up, so that stunned me out of the animation. But my weapon, thankfully, hasn't lost any sharpness yet. Generally, the spots where you want to hit the Rathalos are the neck and the head. Of course, the problem with that is that whenever you do hit the neck and the head, he likes to charge a lot. As usual, whenever there's a charging monster, and especially when it's enraged, be mindful. Just try to dodge out the way. Of course, I'm going to... Oh, okay. I thought he was just hovering up in the air. This is his famous World Tour attack. So as you can see, he's just kind of going to fly around the arena and do his own thing. Eventually, he will come back, but he has a tendency to fly outside the map. So I will show it just for the sake of content this time, just so everybody sees what it's all about. And then he'll try to dive bomb you or not. I guess he'll try to dive bomb outside the map. I don't know. But yeah, there he is, right over there, flying over to different areas of the map. Now he's going to try to dive bomb me. Oh. Yep, and then he's going to land outside the map. Because, haha, funny. Something you can do is that whenever he starts that World Tour attack, you can just leave the area, heal, and restore whatever. And that's probably the easiest way to wait for him to finish the attack, because usually he won't land outside the map when he did that. But this is the problem most people have with this mission. He just flies everywhere, and then he charges when he doesn't fly, and then he flies some more. And it's just like, dude, why don't you just fight? Just fight normally. But it really is because he doesn't have much in terms of actual combat mechanics. Now, this is actually great. I think there is still a Vespoid in this area over here, but even so, it is fairly easy to deal with Rathalos in this area because it is a pretty open area. And it even has this bit of cover right here if you need, like, 2 or 3 seconds to heal or use a well-done steak to restore your stamina. Of course, I know a lot of people are very fond of the music in Moss Hunter. I don't like the Rathalos' original theme. I actually kind of hate it. Even if it is a hot take, I hate this song so much. It's so repetitive and annoying, and please, just let me put down the bomb. Of course, these Palicos are going to get in the way, so we need to just kill them, get them out the way. And then hopefully the Rathalos doesn't hit us with a flyby while we're doing this. But I just need to get rid of them, and that is exactly why. Bonk. Oh, he still got me. Well, looks like he's done with that anyways. Good, because I'm done with this area too. Very miserable, very miserable. Originally, I wasn't going to fight him, but it seems like I actually am giving this a good old college try. So, hey, YOLO. Of course, another thing that a lot of people hate about Rathalos is that he will basically fly around all these different areas, and then he'll fly around so much that he'll de-aggro you because he was just flying around so much. Oh, he's actually sleeping. That's a good sign, though. That's a good sign. It means I think we got him to at least half health if he's sleeping. So Golf Swing is the hardest hitting thing in the game, but for me it's like the Greatsword thing, and yeah, it's like that. I just can't hit it right. Bonk. Oh yeah, I definitely broke his crown. Holy crap, you can actually break his headpiece in the game. That's pretty neat. I didn't know that. I'm gonna try to hit him from up here. Ah. Oh, I got him. Oh, and that is not good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo. He's limping. He's limping. That's good. That's really good. Okay, so what we can do is we can wait right here. Oh, there might be a Velocipray, but it's okay if they're Velocipray, because I can just wipe him out real quick. Alright, so I'm going to wait right here for him to fall asleep. This is... I have been trying to beat this guy for 10 years! At least 10 years! Like, years! A decade! Oh my god, if I actually kill him this time. This is the first I've ever got him down, but last time I was like at 45 minutes. But I had this hammer, but I think it's just because I can actually take more damage, and I'm spending less time being carded and having to run all the way back. But holy shit, dude, let me go ahead and use a well-done steak. I don't have any whetstones. If I brought a pickaxe, I probably could have mined some, but it's fine, because he's low health. He's at like 20% health. Like, no more than that. I don't know exactly at what stage they limp, but he's low health, so it's fine. Head bunk. Oh, God. So now it's just a matter of trying to get as many head bunks in as I can. And hopefully we can actually win after that. Now, the problem with Rathalos is he does like to keep flying, and that wind pressure does become a huge problem. Oh, and that's that tail attack I was talking about, the poison you. So, in the newer games, it's a claw attack, but in the older games, it's a tail attack. Oh, that is actually fantastic. Bunk. Oh, I missed... See, that's what I was meaning. I missed the Golf Swing. Alright, so I have about a minute to finish Rathalos off. I don't know how many hits it's going to take, but I've got to hit this guy as soon as he lands. Just, please, dude, die. Oh my god, Velocipray, stop. This is the only time where, you know, don't kill small monsters really applies if they don't despawn. Of course, I messed that up completely. But yeah, if you have so little time that killing them would be a waste of time, then yeah, just absolutely... just ignore them and kill Rathalos. I do have to hurry, though. I have to 100% hurry. Oh, just a few seconds, man. Almost. Almost. Come on. I am almost there. Come on, Rathalos. No, please. 20 seconds. Golf Swing. Oh, it's not enough. I'm going to run out of time. I am 100% going to run out of time. Oh, the quest time is up. See, that's the biggest problem with Rathalos. Even after all of that, it was just wasted. I was probably like 5 or 6 hits away from killing him, and it was just wasted. Partly because of the Velocipray, partly because he has so much health, partly because it wasn't doing enough damage. So yeah, that's why you got to fully prepare for him. I'm not gonna save it here. I'm gonna kind of low-key rage quit a little bit. As is, thank everybody so much for watching and for the growth on the channel. If you like what you saw, leave a like down below. Comment if you have any tips for me on how to beat this stupid flying lizard. That's it. If you want to support the future of the channel or recommend any games for me to play outside of Monster Hunter, check out my Patreon, linked in the description below. That way I can actually beat this freaking Rathalos. Bye now.